The two biggest winners of the NBA draft, I think the Lakers and the Timberwolves, they stole the show. The Lakers getting Knecht at pick 17. This was a huge get and a huge steal. I think JJ Redick, the shooter he was when he played in the NBA, catch and shoot guy, Knecht is similar to that. He shot 42% on catch and shoot attempts. So, JJ Redick's going to work really well with getting him those looks, getting him those, drawing up those plays. LeBron James is going to work well with him. He even gave him a shout out for a couple months ago. Said he was one of the players he liked playing, in college basketball. So he's going to work well with LeBron James. LeBron James is going to get him those open looks. Just going to be that great basketball mind. They're going to be on the podcast, JJ Redick and LeBron James, finding ways to get him the ball and finding ways to get him those open looks. But just the shooter he is, just all around bucket getter. Averaged 20 points per game at Tennessee and 20 points per game the year before at the other college he was at. So, 20 points per game in college basketball, it's kind of rare you see a guy get that, kind of production. But I think it's going to be easy transition to the NBA. He's 23 years old, mature guy. That kind of steered some teams away, probably just the age. But I think, instant impact. He's going to come in and he's going to improve the Lakers' needs, drastically. I think a guy that just comes out, rookie. You see some of the guys this last year, Derek Lively, Jaime Jaquez, these guys that have these instant impact. They're just playing at a good level right out the gates. I think that's going to be, the kind of production he gives this season. JJ Redick's going to have a field day. LeBron James, they're going to have a great time having a player like this on the court. Austin Reeves, some of the other guys. So I think the Lakers get more shooting. They get a big man. Maybe they get a Donovan Mitchell, a Trae Young, a facilitator, maybe Lonzo Ball. Hey, they get somebody out there at the point guard position. The Lakers, it's going to be very interesting for them in LA. The second winner I have is the Minnesota Timberwolves. They fleeced the Spurs, giving up Rob Dillingham, a pick 8 for a 2030 first round pick, a 2031 first round pick. These guys, elementary school right now, there's been a joke going on. A lot of creators been using that joke, but it's just like, they're second graders, elementary school, that those picks looking that far ahead. Why give up this opportunity to get a player like this? This is one of the most exciting players in the NBA draft, Rob Dillingham, a bucket getter, crazy ball handle. Comparisons for him, AI, just if you hear AI as a point guard, I mean, it just shows you Bones Highland. I see a lot of that in this game, but obviously he'll be a little better in the NBA. Bones Highland really hasn't, reached his potential, his ceiling yet. But that kind of, effortless bucket getter, a guy that can get to the rim easily, ball handles crazy. So, excited about him. In Minnesota with Anthony Edwards, that backcourt's going to be crazy. The aura is going to be crazy. Him and then Terrence Shannon Jr., a guy that, if all the shit wasn't going on the outside, unfortunate that he got accused of the stuff, was proven innocent. If that all wasn't going on, top, lottery pick talent. This guy, clutch as fuck, averaged 30 points per game in the Big Ten tournament, took Illinois to the Elite Eight. He's another guy that's like 24 years old. Age might be a factor for why he fell so far, but the talent is there. He plays defense too, 6'6", a guy that Minnesota definitely needed off the bench. So getting him, Rob Dillingham, Rob Dillingham is probably going to be a 6-man. Mike Conley is going to start at point guard, but Mike Conley is a perfect guy to mentor him and help him, reach his potential and help further stuff in his game, facilitating, passing. That's, something he needs to improve. And I think he will with a guy like Mike Conley showing him the ropes. So Minnesota, free agency, their money's kind of tight. They addressed some of their needs in the draft drastically. So I'm excited to see how they look this next season.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.